Uh-oh, this is my third scope today already, and it's only 2 o'clock. Hi guys, this is Courtney from the Rule Breakers Club. Hi, third scope before 2 o'clock p.m. I think that's a new record. I'm working on so much content right now, so I keep getting these ideas, and I'm like, I wonder what everybody thinks about this. So now I have to come and ask you guys. Wow, there's a lot of people on at 2 o'clock. See, I heard this rumor that middle of the day is a bad time to scope. And now, you just never know. I think any time is a good time. I'm going to try to keep these really fast, though, because I am working on stuff. I like to just get feedback. I want to see what you guys think. So I want to talk about testimonials and getting testimonials, because as a copywriter, I have to tell my clients all the time, testimonials are one of the most important parts of your copy, but it's not something that a copywriter can do for you. Testimonials alone can basically sell your stuff. Because the biggest concern people have when they come to buy your stuff is, does it really do what you say it does? And if other people say, yes, it does, then it helps a whole lot. Because you can say all you want that it works, but until someone else says, yeah, it worked for me, they don't really believe you. So I want to just give you a few tips for getting testimonials. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. Hello, Freddie, Kelly, I think I saw you come on. How's everybody doing today? Why don't you let me know? Why don't you let me know in the chat? Oh my God, I'm running out of questions. I need to come up with good questions to ask. What's good heading to work? What am I gonna ask? What's one thing that you have to get done today? How about that? What's one thing that you have to get done today? Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start giving you these tips. So number one is that if you're just starting out, you can totally get testimonials. Testimonials don't have to be necessarily for the exact thing that you're selling. Like, so if you have a sales page for a course, okay. If you have a sales page for a course, the testimonials don't have to be for people who took that course. They just need to be for people who have experienced something similar from you and that can attest that you're capable of delivering on the results that you're promising. Finished my opt-in offer that I almost finished yesterday. Okay, yeah, things do take longer than you think they're going to take always, but for me it's about double the amount of time, which is a lot, obviously. It's a lot more time than it sounds like. So first tip for testimonials, if you don't have a lot of experience, if you're just starting out and you're like, how do I get testimonials? They're so important. I haven't worked with anyone. You can work with a couple of people for free, and you can do it for in exchange of testimonials or feedback, and then get the testimonials. I'll tell you how to do that in a second. Or you can get testimonials from other things that you've done. So when I was transitioning into doing resume writing, I didn't have necessarily testimonials for that, but I had done a lot of writing in general, and so I could get testimonials from people who I'd worked with on writing. So it was a very similar thing, and you can still get testimonials to talk about the qualities that people are looking for in you to be able to produce those results. So you can totally get testimonials if you're first starting out, and it can really boost your business really fast. Hi, Kelly. Okay, number 2 is to set up a system for gathering testimonials for your products and services. So immediately when someone's done with your service, experiencing your service, or a little bit after they buy your product, when you think they've had a full experience of the product, I hope it's, well, if it's me, I hope it's not me, but I don't really hope it's you either. Systems! Yeah, so I'm talking about systems for gathering testimonials. So you should have an automatic process. Kelly is a systems expert, so she's excited. You should have an automatic process for your services and your products for requesting feedback when they're done. So I just have a survey set up for each product and service, and email people the survey. And I always give people a deadline for completing the survey. People just need deadlines. People always wait until the last minute. If you do that, you're not alone. Everybody does that. So I usually give people a few days to fill that out. I make sure they're quick and easy to fill out. I ask people questions about what were your hesitations, fears, what was holding you back from doing taking this product or service. How would you rate the product or service? What would you improve on it? What was your favorite part about it? Those kinds of things. What results have you seen? If not for deadlines, I'd still be working on homework from college. Yeah, or not working on homework from college. Hi, Mehmet. How are you? Long time no see. So having that automatically done, so it's not, a lot of times it's not so automatic. I have to actually go in and send the email, but the email is already written and canned, and I just have to copy paste and tweak it and personalize it for the person I'm sending it to. So they get that. And then what I do is when I get feedback from people and I would like to get a testimonial from them, I use the feedback from the form and I write a sample testimonial for them. So I'll write a testimonial from what they said that I would like. I don't modify. I just pull things, literally copy paste, and I might change a couple of words so that it fits together, but I don't like put words into their mouth. And I send that to them and I say, I would love to get a testimonial from you. Here's one that I wrote for you based on the responses in the survey. You can either approve this one, change it. You can write a totally different one. It's totally up to you. I just did this for ease for you. If you can just get me whatever you want to do by like this Friday, and also send me a headshot and then whatever other information I need. Like I usually ask them, what's your job description and your website that you would like people to have in the testimonial? And never once has anyone said, no, I don't like the testimonial you wrote. Every single time, they're just like, yeah, that one looks good. So that's because people want to give you testimonials, but it takes time. So I have requested testimonials other ways. Like I usually tell people, if you're going to write a testimonial for me, can you just sort of focus on these 3 points? Like what do I normally say? I normally say, why would you recommend this service? What would you like people to know who are thinking about signing up for this service? Is there anything else you'd like to add? Just kind of general, but sort of like to keep it on the point. And I also like to tell people that if there's any numbers or specific results that they can mention in their testimonial, that's the most helpful for me. So if they have that, then they give that. And if not, that's fine too, just to let them know what's the deal. So those are my three best tips for getting testimonials. Number one, if you're just starting out, just work with a couple people for free is one way in exchange for feedback and testimonials, or get testimonials from people you've worked with in the past that could testify to similar qualities that you'll need for this new thing. So like I said, when I went to doing resume services, I got testimonials from people who I'd worked with on other types of writing to testify to my writing capabilities, my teaching capabilities, all that kind of stuff. And then number two is to set up a system for gathering testimonials. You should be contacting everyone you work with to get feedback from them in a feedback survey. Just set up a link and send everyone the link and give them a deadline, or they'll never, ever, ever do it. Give everyone a deadline. And sometimes if it's a product, it's not a bad idea to offer a bonus for filling out the feedback survey. My rates on that when I've offered bonuses are like 4 times as many people fill out the survey. So it's not a terrible idea. But with services, I don't need to do that. Everyone always just fills out the survey because it's more one-on-one. I think there's an element when it's a product, people feel more disconnected. They don't feel like you'll notice if they don't do it. So having a little bit of a bribe sometimes is good. And then number 3 is that I always take people's feedback and I draft a testimonial for them based on what they said in the feedback form. I just tweak a couple of things so that it flows like a normal testimonial. And then I just let them know they can change it, modify it, write a whole new one, approve the one that's there, and then just send me their headshot, etc., etc. And those are my 3 tips. Those are my 3 tips for testimonials. Any questions on testimonials? Let me see. I feel like my screen is very dark. Oh, yes, it is. I always stick my hand in front of the camera. All right. Well, that was another quick scope. Hopefully this one saves. My last few haven't been saving because my phone has been full. Hi, Dale. Thanks. For everyone, so we opened up enrollment for TKO Summer School today, and we're going to challenge everyone we're going to challenge anyone who signs up before Wednesday afternoon. We're going to challenge to gather at least 3 new testimonials, because I know it's just one of those things people put off, and it's so key. Like, having great testimonials is so key. So, yeah, go work on that. Hola! How are you? Okay, I'm going to get going back to work. Might be back later. It's only 2 o'clock, so there's lots of time for more scoping. And I'll see you guys then. Mwah. See you later. Toodles.